Yellow, and welcome into See You Next Tuesday. I have a wonderful gal pal today. I have Lex, who is actually my sister's friend. I have no idea how you guys know each other or how that came about, but my sister was like, you should have her on, and I was like, yes, I fucking love her Instagram and her whole personality, so absolutely. So welcome to my podcast.
Thank you so much. Yes, everybody, my name is Lex, and wait, you don't know how I know your sister? This is so exciting.
In my head, like you maybe went to high school together?
I know your sister. We went to private Catholic high school together, although I think she, if I'm not mistaken, she transferred out, but she was still dating somebody that was going to my school.
Yes.
So I did go to prom with her.
Yes,
but she wasn't going to the school. Yes, because I think I got ready. I didn't get ready with her, but I remember her prom dress, so fucking cute.
The pink one?
We were in French. The pink one it had like wiring in it so that she could make her butt look huge.
Yeah.
So great. You could hide underneath it. It was
everything
fantastic.
You want for a prom dress, really.
I mean, truly. It was great actually for my prom because I had braces my entire junior and senior year, and I got them off right before prom. So I became like this, oh, damn situation. That's when I think I had my first taste of a sexual awakening. But, but going back to it, I had French class with your sister, and we both were obsessed with the live action Peter Pan.
Oh my God. So you were
Do you remember
Did you ever come to the PPP party?
What's a PPP party?
It was like it was like Peter Pan party. So, and she had that at the house, and you went and you watched the live version.
No.
Oh,
I
dang.
did not.
I think it was only one. It was one other girl. Like maybe like it was like
but
a secret.
I had pictures of him on my binder.
Oh,
and I went to the premiere of the movie.
Oh, wow.
And got a picture with him.
You win.
Except I think I really want to know what he's up to now.
His name is Peter Stumpter.
No, it's Jeremy. It's Jeremy.
Is it Jeremy? Oh no, because I'm thinking Peter Pan. Duh.
Peter Pan. It's Jeremy Sumpter.
I listened to his last name.
You got that right.
I was like, I love that I was like,
anymore.
Oh well, maybe you can have sex with him.
I would love to have sex with him.
Find him on Instagram, DM him, and then because you're like hot, you have enough followers to where it's not like some random account.
What is the number? What is the number of followers you should have before you try? I feel like slide into someone's DMs?
Oh, I'll do it now, like with my measly 4,000. Like I no regrets. Like
I think like 2,000. I'll get a big head if I have 2,000. I'll do whatever I want at 2,000. Like don't.
But I feel like if you have like 13K or more, you can really do whatever the fuck you want, and then people will be like, oh no, well yeah, I mean she's got a lot of followers, so it's legit.
So therefore you can have sex with me and feel like you made a good decision about it. I have to see. I want to see how many he has. But do you think he's like super Republican?
What if he's married?
Well, if he's married, I'll leave it alone. Yeah, can you look it up?
Let's
see who wins.
Let's see if he has an Instagram. Jeremy?
Okay.
Is his name you say? Jeremy Stump.
I don't think it's Stump. I think it's Some. By think, it's like, I know his fucking name. It's Jeremy Sumpter.
Oh, there he is.
Jeremy,
he's still so hot.
Oh, holy shit. He has 523,000 followers. Holy shit.
Oh, I was like, he's having a baby, but he's going to be an uncle. It's okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm going to try and fuck him. So, listeners.
Love this vibe for you.
Please, whenever this is released, send me all your good manifestation. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, everyone, as we approach the full moon, let us hope that Lex Lee can slide into Jeremy Sumpter's DMs and sit on his face.
Yep. I think you have a really good chance.
I'm going to follow him.
Do it. And then
the thing is, I know
some type of DM.
Oh, what should my DM say? That's a good.
What do you
usually say?
Well.
Oh my God, he posted a picture of him as Peter Pan. I'm having a moment. Thank God. I love this podcast already because it's like reigniting my love.
It's really bringing it back, you know? Where, going back to prom all of a sudden, because just remembered because I went to prom in the 10th grade because my like gay best friend.
Braggart.
No. It wasn't like
Wasn't a romantic thing?
No, he was my gay best friend. So he was like, I don't have anybody to go with me, so you should go with me. And we didn't talk to each other the entire night. Like we were like, okay, bye. And like I went with my friends and he went with his friends, even though we were really good friends. But everybody hated me in high school, so it wasn't cute. Like it wasn't a cute moment. Like I remember there was this guy that I lost my virginity to who was my best friend's ex-boyfriend. And it was this whole scandal at the school that Katie had sex with her friend's ex-boyfriend, and it like really got around school.
Oh.
And then somebody who was in charge of the home rooms to put everybody in the rooms fucking put him behind me in line. High school is so mean.
No, I was just going to say, you didn't go to ours though.
I went to Canyon.
Okay.
So I went to the school that Amy transferred to eventually out of Alamany.
Oh, are you guys public school?
Yeah.
Because I was about to talk mad shit on public school. But I shouldn't, because to be honest, I'm going to send my kids. Actually, I'm going to homeschool my fucking kids.
Don't do that. They'll be weird and they'll hate you.
I want them to be weird. No,
they'll
love
hate you.
I think so.
I mean, imagine having to spend all of your time as a kid with your mom.
Me? Yeah,
but
dude,
like,
I'm tight as fuck. No, I know what you're saying. But for me, it's more of like a post-apocalyptic. I'm preparing for the fact that I'm gonna have to teach my kids how to go hunting. This is now the Hunger Games with the way our country is going. I'm like, I don't know.
If there's a PETA involved, I'm okay with this scenario of hunger. Like if I get to like be in a like, oh, which guy am I gonna fuck? What's his name?
PETA Millark. What's his actual? Do you want PETA or do you want the guy who plays PETA?
Which one is the hot one? I only know Pete's name because it's dumb and it sounds like a pita pocket, but it's his name.
Yeah,
it's like somebody was like,
well, he's like the baker. Well, funny enough, he's a bread thing. He's the baker, and he's the shorter one.
No. I like the Hemsworth.
Oh, that's Gail.
Mm-hmm.
But is that Chris Hemsworth? Or that's Liam, I think.
Either one of them could do whatever they wanted to
I could have a three-way with all of them.
Like, like, sorry that you guys are brothers, but just fill my holes,
I have one. I know, I was going to say, I've got like a bowling ball. There's three. There's three of them.
Pick a hole, any hole. I'm honestly afraid of threesomes with two guys. I've had my share of threesomes, but I won't.
Have you?
I don't want to do one with two guys because I'm just like, I don't want to have like a dick in my mouth, like, and in my vagina. Like, I feel like I'll explode. Like,
I feel like maybe you'll change your mind because I kind of felt the same way. But if I knew, I think this was something that I was talking about, not on our podcast, but just in general, was if I knew no one, this was on like an Instagram live. If I knew no one was going to find out or that no one knew who I was and it wasn't filmed or anything, it was just, but everyone was safe, of course I would love to get gangbanged. And I think, who wouldn't? But then again, I'm like, I didn't always feel this way.
Right.
So
now, is it when you say gangbanged, is it like you want to be like a train of just like guys like coming in and out?
Do I want a train run on me? Is that what the phrase is?
Right. Or would you rather just have like three guys and they're all just trying to get in? Also, the thought of
that would be one on Monday and the other on Wednesday.
My issue of like also like DP really scares me. Like,
I don't think I could do that, just logistically.
Like, I just feel like it's gonna rip or something, and it's gonna become one hole, and I don't want that. And also, like, I'm not 21 anymore, so I'm not really like sticking dicks in my ass like these days.
See, you know what's funny is that like I am only now coming into my sexual prowess, I guess.
Okay.
I'm 31. I just turned 31.
Okay.
And it's only now that I'm like, oh wow, I can and should do so many fun things with this body. It's not going to look like this forever.
No, true. But I mean, if you do too much anal, your asshole's not going to look the way it does now forever either.
Well, yeah, that one I'm really working on. In fact,
have you done the dick in the ass moment?
I have. And there is a particular guy at the beginning of quarantine. It was like my celebrity crush.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Well, because see, this DM worked but he doesn't have 523,000 followers.
Oh, I see. Did you have the upper hand?
No,
like,
no, he
had a lot
followers?
more. Oh, okay. Oh, he had more.
Had a lot more.
Oh my God, I love it.
Not a lot more than Jeremy, but he had a lot more than me. And and I knew that, like, okay, everyone's on their fucking phone. We're in, I don't know, I think we're actually the first week of lockdown, which is terrible. Like, wow, the first week, I really have to do this. But we all kind of snapped at the beginning of quarantine.
We really did, though.
We all did. Yeah. So I'm very proud of the transformation I've already had.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So I I'll sort of gloss over the first part just to cut to he reciprocated, or he responded back to my DMs.
Got it.
And
were they like photos? Did you send like hot photos, or did you do more of like a quirky, like, I'm adorable type DM?
Oh, I'm adorable type DM. This is how, actually, to be honest, how I really did it was I went a little bit back into his feed because he doesn't post a ton, but I went back enough to a hot picture of him just so that he knew that I was paying attention. And I tagged a friend and I said, so-and-so, this is who all my quarantine fantasies are going to be about. Oh. And the next morning I saw that he liked it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh shit, it's on.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I love it.
Then I start to actually write a part of the fantasy. Because at the time I was writing a ton about, I had just gotten my heart ripped out by a boyfriend. He dumped me the month before.
Oh.
Fuck him.
Sorry about
Fuck you, Tyler.
Oh, sweetie.
I know. Oh, sweetie. So
the heartbreak hitting hard.
It really did. Well, it actually launched a business of mine called Sad Bitch Enterprises. So I'm going to tell you, sweetie is right.
But yes.
All sweetie is right. So how do you mend a broken heart? You get fucked in the ass. And let me tell you how I got there. So this particular actor, when we finally, I started writing this little fantasy scenario.
By the way, I need that on a sweatshirt. I need How to Cure Heartbreak. Okay. Yeah.
Get fucked in the ass.
Yeah, I need it on a hat. I need it on a sweater. I need it on everything. Continue.
Do you have a merch store set up?
No, but I'm going to soon. So the world is our oyster, really, you know?
Fantastic. Okay, because I love designing and I just love merch in general.
Well,
I don't care about big brands anymore.
We'll get into this part later, but like, you make furniture and shit, right?
I do so many things, Katie.
That's so cool.
Like, no, it is exhausting, dude.
No, I just want to be like you though. Like you seem just so like, you know, like
me. You were having threesomes at 21. I didn't get to do that shit.
It's never too late.
What? Oh, no, I know. It's finally happening. So you get to design. I get to have threesomes. We'll learn from each other. I love this. See, I don't think, like, when people were asking us if by us, I mean my current co-host, Kendra Spade, like, oh, do you really want to have a sex podcast? It's so saturated. But I'm like, are you kidding me? The more female voices about like sexual agency, the better.
Yeah, exactly.
I want people to know that we are just as disgusting and horny and
yep.
But beautiful, amazing, still far superior than men, I will say.
Like half my podcast I'm talking about like swallowing cum, and then later talking about how I smell like onions when I wake up in the morning because of my BO. So like there's a really good balance here, you know?
Oh wow. I'm very sensory overload. That one was a mouthful and noseful for me. Thank you so much.
That was too much. I will never
have French onion soup for a little while. Thank you.
Just gonna keep it honest, because if there's other girls out there that fucking smell like that,
well,
like,
no, I smell terrible most of the time. Yeah, no,
I understand.
I've had to live with. I want to be 6 feet apart from me sometimes, and I can't. So I've had a lot to develop during quarantine. And
I think we all have.
What's the natural? Did you have this podcast before quarantine?
I'm like 2.5 years in.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I had to Google you to find out what you did. Don't worry. Well, I was like asking Amy. I was like, what does she do? Is she a YouTuber? She's funny.
Oh God. Am I a YouTuber?
Amy says no, she makes furniture. That's what Amy said.
Oh. So. And then you were like, yes, naturally. Okay, of course, sex podcast.
Yes, okay. No, but
She makes furniture, sex podcast. But that's the thing. I don't want to be pigeonholed.
Right.
I want to be cornholed. No, I don't know if that's a phrase anymore. One of my former bosses, which now I think we probably shouldn't have been talking about this, but he said getting fucked in the ass is called cornholing. It's also a game though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's where you throw the bags on the like wooden slats. I've never heard of anal as cornhole. That's a new one. Oh, but back to your anal.
Yeah. Oh.
We never finished that one.
Thank you for keeping me on track.
No, I'm such a stoner. It's rough for me. So like I will literally be talking and forget about what I'm saying. And I'm like,
oh, good. Because
I have no idea what my next sentence is.
Kendra and I, we put the whole set together. She's doing all the tech. I did the design, but we were going to be having like a whole day of recording yesterday. We got too stoned. And when it finally came time to record, we were like, yo, what were we talking about? So we had to be like, okay, scratch that. We have to know not to get too stoned before.
It's a thing. I learned that the hard way. I would like take massive bong rips before, like right before I would start, and then I would not know my own name. So I was like, all right, we gotta just, it's a treat for after.
Great. Okay.
It's an after treat.
Do you edit yourself?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's where the magic is, like, because you can actually share how your style would be. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot that I'm gonna have to, I shouldn't be complaining to you about it.
No, but you can text me and ask me anything. I mean, I'm not like a guru, or like it's not like I'm really successful or anything, but you know, I've done it. So
you get to do massive bong rips and talk to cool people like me. Yeah, your life is awesome.
It is pretty great. And I want, whenever you do Instagram lives, when you're talking about sex, I want to request to join and talk about sex on Instagram Live. Oh, we should do that together. I would love that.
I would love to.
So much. Yes. Like we can like smoke and like maybe like have like a late night moment.
I want to start doing that on my OnlyFans.
Oh my God, you made an OnlyFans?
I have an OnlyFans.
Oh my God, yes, I want to make an OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.com/chiefsadbitch. Doing special promotion for September. It's $9.99 for the whole month. Now after that, it's going up to $13.69 because 69 is a sex number.
It's true, it is. Now, are you like full pussy lips flapping in the wind, or like fucking yourself with a dildo, or is it more of like a bikini moment?
There's definitely some bikini, but still I have such exquisite boobs that I have to show them. See, that's the thing. I was a girl that was giving nudes out to guys for free. Yeah. I don't do that anymore.
That's very smart.
I'm going to make you pay for them.
I like that.
I really like $9.99 a month.
I love taking nudes.
I do. They're great. They're amazing.
Fun. It's so fun.
And I remember it because I had a dear girlfriend of mine who, when she got pregnant for the first time, I was at a party with her and she looked at me and she goes, my body has changed so much. Please take as many naked pictures of yourself as possible right now, because I don't know if it's going to go back. Mm-hmm. And like literally that was like 3 years ago, and I have just not stopped taking naked pictures of myself.
Like, shirt up.
I have them. Yes. The pussy thing though, I am still like, and that's something I feel maybe a lot of women feel. I have a little pussy shyness for a long time. Okay. I'm now learning to like her because I get to see now vaginas that look more similar to mine instead of just like a what you might think of as previous porn pussies of like tiny pink lips with nothing popping out and hairless. Like mine doesn't look like that.
Yeah, no, same. And like I follow, like my Twitter is basically just like all naked women because I follow like so many like sex workers and like girls that are just like naked all the time. And it makes me feel amazing because I see all of these different types of women who like look just like me or that don't. And it's just like, yes. Like, yes. Like women that have like the lines, you know, like lines under the stomach or like just like.
Oh, like stretch marks?
No, like, cause I'm
like, am I looking at my?
No, like vagina? I don't know. Like I have like a line like that separates my tummy and like my vagina area.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Like
that line. Have a specific name?
I don't know. I fucking hate it though. But why? That like because I
like how we're literally looking down our pants.
I know. I'm like, hello. I've always hated it. But then I saw that other women have it, and I'm like, oh, I'm not weird or like seeing that like there are different color assholes. Like, I was like,
oh dude,
wow,
I got requested for
cool.
a butthole picture the other day.
Nice.
And I was like, dude, I don't know how to do this. And so I had a friend of mine take it. I know.
Yes.
But
yes.
she, God, this is actually full circle, because the same friend that took a picture of my butthole, she also waxed it for me.
Oh, incredible.
Because I was going to the celebrity's house.
Oh, yes. Here we are.
So in my story, so let's go back to it. So
yes.
he started liking the stories that I was writing for it. And mind you, I was kind of doing this with a couple of other actors.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing, you got to throw out a bunch of.
Got to see what you can get. Yeah.
See what I catch, right? Yeah, this is the one, though, I really wanted.
Yes.
So, and he knows about this, because I've actually written a story about it. And in the story, I name him Bradley Cooper.
Love it.
So I don't have to say like the celebrity crush. But I name him Bradley Cooper. It is not Bradley Cooper. So for whatever reasons, legally, like, it's not Bradley Cooper, but we're calling him Bradley Cooper.
Got you.
So Bradley Cooper, we start sexting each other, and it becomes very apparent that he is into asses and anal. So because first, when I say asses, I mean like when we were sending nudes, he just always wanted ass and thighs, which I find so attractive when you like into the booty. And that's coming from somebody who spent a ton of money getting her tits done. Oh, okay. I still love when a guy loves and worships my ass. Yeah, but anyway, a great feeling. Then we find out that he likes anal, and I'm not used to it. Got it. And I'm fighting with my gay best friend at the time, and he's a perfect bottom to tell me what to do, and I can't ask him, which was really stupid, Lex.
Just hit up Google,
I started to, and I was just like, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get really drunk. But I had my friend wax my butthole.
Right.
And I sent him a video of her doing this, and he's like, oh my God, that is so sweet. And he was like jealous of her. Like, he wanted to wax my asshole.
Interesting.
Which I thought was great. I know.
Yeah. I would really love for a guy to wax my asshole.
Yeah.
Actually, would I though?
No, I don't know. I don't think they'll get it right.
They'll be like, my red asshole hairs.
Oh, are you a ginge down there?
Yes, it's everywhere. And like my literal asshole.
As an interior designer, it's okay. The carpet does match our drapes. It does. So it works for me. It does. But B-U-T-T, wow, I'm great at puns. No, so this again, full circle, because it was almost like this particular celebrity encounter paved the way for what eventually becomes the podcast that I'm doing with Kendra. I keep pointing over here. She's not
as if she's there. I'm like, hey,
she normally will, but she's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for the listener at home.
It's all
good. Is that after I had my first anal experience with him, I was messaging her because I realized the video because she's in the adult entertainment industry. And so she has a video. And so of anal. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to reach out to her. I don't know her that well at the time. And she's giving me all these tips. And I was like, but I had already done it. I was like, fuck. So then I had to use all of those, the tips that she gave me. And I went back again.
Oh,
I know, to try them, but I didn't have enough time.
Oh.
So it was just regular sex.
Got it.
Feel bad to say it was just regular sex, because listen, my pussy is amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
It's immaculate.
Right.
But I'm so excited because I'm such a good student. I'm like, I really want to try this out.
So
I learned all these things.
How was the first time?
The first time?
Yeah. Was there lube involved? Did you shit on his dick? Like, what's the sitch?
Oh, yeah, I know. I should probably go back. So the first time, I will say, first time I got really blank in the face just now because I was thinking about it. He's so hot, dude. And I want to be able to describe him, but like, I can't.
I understand.
Because he's going to give it away because he's tall and not many actors are tall.
Got it.
Okay, fuck.
Adam Driver.
Oh, daddy.
That would be great.
Okay. Could it? God damn. Shit.
DM him next.
Wait, I gotta work on Jeremy Sumter, bro.
That's true.
Okay.
But I feel like based on this story of this celebrity, I feel like this celebrity is bigger than Jeremy. So I feel like you can bag Jeremy easy.
Well, I don't know. The 523, I want to know what it's about. His, like, there's a bit of a departure, but I don't know but this guy's really hot, and he's like, he looks like it's so bad. He looks like a manlier version of one of my exes. Oh. And I don't want to say that because I don't have a specific type. Okay. I do, but
I think we all do.
I also love, I can fall in love with anything, anyone.
Yeah.
But I do have a particular look. What?
I said, give me enough attention.
Yeah. Then I'll fall in love with you. Oh, attention? Yes, of course. Please. Thank you.
Oh, are you talking to me? Oh.
Well, the first time we had sex, it was just P in the V, the penis in the vagina. And then he's like, do you want to try? And I was like, yeah, I want to try. I didn't talk like that, but I did the whole, I'm scared, because I actually was terrified.
Well, yeah.
I drank a lot of wine to try and relax.
Okay.
And so this was really great. So the second time we were having sex, we moved into the bedroom now. Yeah. So I had to have him missionary position because I don't know. I feel like once I turn on to my stomach for anal, I feel like I'm going to lose any semblance of control.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm not used to this.
So wait, he's not a normal. He was on his back?
No. I was on my back.
Okay.
And he was on top of me.
Got it.
And he's putting a lot of lube on his dick and on my butthole.
Good.
And I said, and so like he got the head in, and like this motherfucker, like it's not tiny.
No.
You know, so I'm trying to relax.
Oh, no.
And you know, you get that first surge and if you're not ready, your eyes go, you see lightning flash into your
memories you didn't know you remembered come back.
And so he's like, you have to relax. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but have you ever had your own dick in your ass? No.
I also feel like there should have been like some finger play, some tongue situation.
Oh, there was.
You have to warm it up.
Was.
Oh, okay. Okay. He warmed it up.
There was all of that. Still, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It doesn't.
So
there's no amount of fingers that you can put in an asshole that like gets you really ready for like a full-sized cock.
Right. But this is what I did though, is I looked at him and I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it like a man. Like a champ. I don't know if I said man. I think I said champ. I'm gonna take it like a champ, okay? But you gotta focus, my dude. You gotta focus. We have a goal to achieve. You want to come in this ass? I need you to focus.
So he wanted to come in your ass.
Well, I wanted him to.
Oh, really?
Is that weird? I feel like that would have been so beautiful.
So you didn't have it happen.
Well, no, because this is what happened. So he's going for it, and he's like. And I'm like, you know, I'm taking it. And I see how excited he's getting. And it's making me really excited that he's so excited. But it's still like, this is uncomfortable. But it was still awesome. Like, I'm turned on, but I'm uncomfortable. It is a real feeling.
Yeah.
And just kind of hearing him in my ear and how, like, great that's all happening. I'm like, nice.
Yeah.
But then he's like, I really want to do it from behind. And I'm just like, oh, boy. So we start to, and it's too much. So where did he finish? I don't know. I ended up staying for 2 days.
I love when that happens.
We had a lot of sex. He literally was like, because this was right around the time, it was just so bad. Like years from now, they're going to look back and be like, this is why we're still in a pandemic, because this happened the day that Governor Newsom was like, official shelter in place. I literally could not write this story any better. It was exactly my quarantine fantasy. I was quarantined with this motherfucker.
That's a beautiful story.
He played video games while I was in his bedroom because like I didn't want to hang out with him the whole time.
Right. But most of it. So
most of it for sexy time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, coming in the ass, it's not like come in the vagina, because like the vagina stops and then it comes back down. But in your asshole...
Does the cum in the ass come through your mouth? It can travel all the way up? No?
Like, it could be 2 days later, and, like, cum will just, like, come out of your ass, and you're like... Well,
wait, really?
Yes, like, it will take its time. It'll stay up. No. Mm-mm.
I will say this. I couldn't poop the rest of the weekend.
Because, like, you didn't have to poop?
No, I think it was so scared. It was like, we're not sure if something's going to come back in here. So we're going to just stay up here. We're going to, You let us know, but we'll be ready.
Did you get like a stomachache or anything?
Yeah, dude. It was so uncomfortable. And I was trying to be hot around him.
I understand. I will have to say,
I had to go relieve myself. Sorry, go ahead.
The first time after like anal and like pooping, it is like it's a different experience. And like my asshole bled the first time I did it. So like,
was this when you were 21 again?
Yeah, it was when I was younger.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I don't think I could. No. It took me a while to get on the horse, I'll tell you.
I feel like
I was a late bloomer.
I then was just so like, I want to do everything, and I still want to do everything, but that like, I do like the like, oh, they love it so much, it turns them on so much, but the pleasure pain thing for me, like the pain would start to take over, and I'm like, I don't like this, get out of my ass.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
it was only
like, it's like exciting for like the first
20 like, 30 seconds, and then I'm like, oh
yeah, maybe we get out.
Then the tips I learned from Kendra, my co-host, was like, wait a second, that sounds beautiful. Like it just you just need, but you need to trust the person, you need adequate preparation, and
a laxative for after when your poop gets scared.
Thank you. When your poop gets scared. But the thing is, it was funny because he was in a long-term relationship before this, and I was like, well, what did you do? Like, how did she deal with it? And he goes, honestly, she shot on my dick a lot. And I was like he knows the territory. Okay. Yeah. He knows what's up.
It doesn't bother him.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he wants to be.
I mean, I personally don't want to be shitting on dicks.
No, I would pee on one though.
So you're into a golden shower moment?
Yes, but I will say that like in my fantasies, it still has to happen in an actual shower because the cleanliness, I'm a Virgo, so I really, please don't ruin the carpet, don't ruin my bed.
Yeah,
while this is super hot, and I'm saying even in my fantasies where I don't have to clean up, it still has to happen because the fantasy version of me still has to think about cleanup.
No one wants like piss on their bed. Like, don't pee on me on my bed or like on the like. No, like I'm not. No, and I also just don't. I'm not. I mean, I get because I'm a pleaser, so like I'll probably do it. But like my friend did it, and the guy was like, "I want to pee in your mouth." And I'm like, I think that's where I draw a very, very thick, fine line.
You have to think about his diet and is he hydrated? Like, but also, I do not want a concentrated pee. Look at you honey, at the top of the hour, you were like, I smell like onions and a swallowing cum. And you're upset now? You're upset about pee in the mouth? And you gagged.
Like, imagine like
I do. I don't have to imagine it. I
literally in your mouth. So you want people to pee in your mouth?
I don't want people to, okay? This was a man that I loved for years, and I let him do that.
Okay, then I apologize for my gag, but I mean, I'll also gag at the fucking taste of semen. Where
does it come from?
Yeah, like where are you like, I would like, did it start out as like, I just want someone to pee on me, and then you were like, but like, what if I open my mouth? Or like, what's the sitch?
I would not say that I invited the opening of the mouth situation. It's more like, okay, if you're showering with someone, and you feel like, oh, what's that warmer water that's currently on my leg? And I don't know. I like it started off as just like peeing on my leg in the shower. Then it went to moving up further. But like the more he would like pee on my ass or my pussy, he would start to get hard, and then he's like, I can't pee anymore. Like, it hurts.
Oh.
And then, so it's like, I couldn't really, like, finish that part of the fantasy for me because, like, he would just get too hard. And I know, I can't imagine taking a shower with me. It's hard not to get hard. But there were a couple of times where I would, like, be on my knees it's still in the shower. It still has to be in the shower.
Yeah.
And so he could only pee a little bit because, again, you'd start to get hard. So it's not like it happened a lot, or if it was like over a long duration. We certainly didn't like pre-hydrate to for this to happen. It was only ever in the shower.
Well,
and it wasn't something we sought out.
When you describe it like that, it's much less like taboo. Like it's not as like, oh, because like when you say it like that, it's more like, oh, well, yeah, of course we would do this.
Well, showers, it's the gateway to golden showers. But see, like so I'm not intense with latex sheets or, standing over me. I haven't gotten there, but look, the more we're into this lockdown, I could be into anything at this point. My mind has totally expanded.
I was talking to a guy and I heard the most interesting kink that I've ever heard. And he was like, do you have any kinks? And I was like, not really. Cause like, I don't really have like any, I guess I'm like a little boring in that sense, but like, I don't have like one thing that's like gonna make me come. You know what I mean? Oh. And he was like, oh, I do. And I was like, okay, well, like, what is it? Cause like, I'm available.
I do.
I'm available for a conversation. Let's do it. And he was like, I like to see a woman in like wet clothes. And I was like, okay.
I love when they're so specific.
And I was like, you mean
Tell me more.
Like a wet t-shirt situation or like what? And he's like, yeah, I mean, I guess it maybe started as like a wet t-shirt thing. So we kind of have this whole conversation about it. And then he's like, this is like 2 days later. And he's like, yeah, I actually am gonna take a bath later. And I was like, oh, I'm obsessed with baths. I do like a Lush bath bomb. And he was like, my baths are a little bit different. And I was like, oh, how? Because I forgot about the 2 days prior. And he was like,
I'm scared.
I love to take baths fully clothed. And I was like, you do? And he was like, yeah, it's like it gets me off. What? And he was like, yeah, when I like so I was like, can I ask you like do you mind if like I ask you a bunch of questions? And I was like, when did it start? And he was like, even before I wanted to have sex, I always wanted to take baths in my clothes as a kid. And I was like, and he was like, and I would do that. And then my mom would ask me like why my clothes were always wet. And I would have to make up some like weird lie of like, I got a stain on it and tried to wash it, but like really I was like taking baths with my clothes on.
This man is so interesting.
I know. And then
does he want you to join him? Does he want you in wet clothes? Is he the only one in wet clothes? Like do you like rub your wet clothes next to each other?
Because I asked him,
I'm so excited.
Because he said, I like now when he does it, when he gets like fully clothed to do it, he's hard before he even gets in the bath. Like just like thinking about it.
Oh my God.
He was like, I mean, do you want to see it? And I was like,
yes, I want to see it.
I want to see. And then
I want to see it too. Is he wearing sweats or is he like
no, he has on jeans.
Is it like
he's got on jeans.
Oh my God. Does he have a belt? Oh my God.
Socks, a belt,
undershirt,
a shirt,
overshirt.
A whole shirt. Like he's literally fully clothed. And I was like, have you gotten to explore this with girls? And he's like, only like one girl, but it wasn't really what I wanted.
Oh my God, I would absolutely want to explore this with him.
And I'm like,
I want to explore someone's weird like.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And because I was talking to my sister about it, and she was like, well, are you
sister we know?
Yeah. No. And I was like, are you going to stop talking to him? And I was like, no. Why would I stop talking to him? This is fun. And she was like, oh, I don't know. I thought like, and I was like, it's so interesting. Because like, I just never heard it before. And I just wonder.
Do I have a specific one? Mine are more auditory, I think. Like you have to. So I guess I have to be like a role playing. Really? I think I realize.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
What's
not
your
so
favorite,
much like.
What are your favorite scenarios?
So I don't know if this is unhealthy for girls. No, seriously, like now that we get to talk about this openly, so we should ask, and I don't have any shame about that, but like I don't want to fuck my father, but the daddy daughter little girl type of thing, that the power dynamic of that, I love that. So I guess I would need, because like there's the taboo, but there's also the older aspect, the teacher control, because I like to be submissive. Okay. I'm super dominant in my day-to-day life. But
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, because I think that there's a lot of people that like the daddy and like all of that thing.
No, I know, but I guess if you think about where it comes from, is it because somewhere in my upbringing, I equated that with love or sex or.
I mean, I'm not
that's
a
what I mean.
Therapist. I have no idea.
No, but to say like, if other girls are listening, like, sure. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with me. Mm-hmm. I'm perfect. No. But I don't want to, I know, I don't want to influence somebody else's sexual practice by thinking like, oh, I should try that because she does it. And then stumble upon something a little more unhealthy. But like, look, I'm going to call you daddy and you could call me baby or doll face. Some guy asked me the other day, like, what do you want to be called?
Yeah.
I like doll face.
Yeah.
Doll face is cute.
But that's cute though. I mean, I feel like as long as you don't want to have sex with your dad, it's fine.
I mean, I still want to have sex with my dad, but I want to have sex with your dad. Don't tell your mom. Is he Mark or is he Brian? He's Mark, right? Can I have sex with both of them? For the folks at home, she is on her. She's laying down. She's horizontal right now. Oh
my God! My favorite question growing up was, "Are you Mark and Brian's daughter?" I'm like, yeah, I'm both of their daughter. Yes. But no, my dad is Mark. Can I have sex with both of them? My listeners are going to go nuts over that whole interaction.
Yay.
No, you can't have sex with my dad, but you might be able to have sex with Brian if you really wanted to. If you wanted to find one.
Can I Google him? Because I know what your dad looks like. I've never
had somebody tell me that they want to fuck my dad.
Really?
My head is spinning like
The Exorcist. Mark Thompson, if you're listening here, there are plenty of people. Well, if you somehow one of your listeners ends up taking this soundbite, Mark Thompson, I really appreciate the bond you have with your wife. I love your wife. I can't get her name at the moment, but I know what her haircut looks like. I remember her very strongly, but
yes,
I just want you to know that there are legions of us that would love to have sex with you. Okay, the end. Wait, I have to look up. I'm trying to look up Brian on Instagram.
Happy is Brian Phelps. I'm sure you'd be.
Brian Phelps?
I'm sure he'd be happy to know this. That is, oh my God, I'm laughing so hard. That's amazing.
Oh no, it says Brian Phelps obituary. Did he die?
No, he didn't die. He's very much alive.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to change that though. I'm going to give him a heart attack while I'm on top of him. Wow, look at those glasses. Oh, there they are together. Wow.
Give him a heart attack.
Married?
Is he married? He's not. Oh my God.
Oh, and he's a Taurus.
Is that a good thing?
That's a great thing.
Oh man.
I'm a Virgo. I get along with my other fellow earth signs.
I'm an earth sign.
Are you Cap? Or are you?
Yes. That's wild that you guess. I've never had somebody be like Capricorn. That's wild. I feel like.
Well, I cheated a bit because there's only 3 earth signs, and you didn't mention Virgo or Cap or Taurus. So I'm like,
okay.
I should have just let you believe that I was a fucking psychic.
Yeah, I mean,
there's only 3.
I worked in a meditation studio, so I'm.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we're closed right now because pandemic, but yeah.
I know. We're allowed to joke about the pandemic, right?
The guy that I'm talking to, I asked him what his birthday was, and he told me a sign. I couldn't tell you it with a gun to my head right now.
Wait, stop. Oh, wait, you don't remember what it is? Because I was going to say, this is fetish guy. This is a wet t-shirt guy.
Yes.
I was going to say, I would literally die if he's a water sign. That would make me laugh so much. What's his birthday? Do you remember his birthday?
No, but I'll just look up in my texts. I just realized that in text messages, there's a little search bar at the top, and you can search all your texts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. It comes in handy. So what am I looking up? I can't remember. Oh, what his birthday?
Oh, his birthday.
What's your birth? There it is. Wait, birthday. He's going to ask me what my podcast was about this week, and sweetie, I don't want to tell him that I talked about him.
But
can I search within a convo? Oh, no.
No, I don't think so. I feel like he should appreciate the fact that we're not hating on it. In fact, I'm very intrigued.
No, I would. Oh, here it is. August. End of August. So
he's a... Oh, shit. How? Wait, is he a Virgo or is he a Leo? What, August what?
26th.
Oh, he's a Virgo. Oh, we claim him.
Well, yeah, well, I looked at if we're compatible, and it says that we are like wildly compatible.
Yeah, because we're freaks.
So
we're composed on the outside, but we're freaks on the inside.
So yeah, but then he was like, I don't believe in zodiac stuff at all.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. It's okay. The stars are fucking.
But I didn't like the way that he just shut it down. Like, let me speak my crazy bullshit. Like,
I know.
I listened to you talk about taking a bath for 3 days.
Football. Yeah, I was gonna say they come up with like fantasy football teams. That's not real.
Right. But I just learned what fantasy football is, and if I were a fan of football, it sounds like a blast.
It does, and I think they do that with like they now do that with like The Bachelor and Bachelorette.
I want to do it with Bravo. This is my idea. Nobody take it.
fantasy Real Housewives.
I don't even know how you can't.
How would you set it up? Like, what is the point system, and who would you?
I guess it would need to be a competition situation.
The ultimate Real Housewives of Katie Thompson land. Like, who would be your starting quarterback? That's a thing? I guess,
yeah. You can create your ultimate Housewives team, but then how would you even put like? There's no like.
Well, like in this week's episode, who instigated a fight, and if you happen to have like all of them on your team, I don't know.
But I was always very confused about the fantasy football stuff, but then it was explained to me, and I was like, oh, okay. By a guy who wants me to eat his ass. Do you eat guys' asses?
I love to eat and be eaten. The thing is, I recently choked on a dick hair. God, I know.
I'm sorry. It's the worst.
I know.
And there's like, because they're like
naturally. Yeah. Literally, I tried. When I did, I had a glass of water, thank God, prior to, and instead of trying to get that fucker out, I just swallowed it. Oh,
yeah. But I mean, what are you going to do? Like, go in there with your finger while you're like busy doing stuff? Like, no, you just swallow it.
Yeah. No, I mean, you got to like make it a part of the process, the blowing process, right? So,
yeah.
Stick your hand in there a little more, like take a break, jack him off with your other hand while you use the other one to go and grab it. And I learned that from my co-host because I asked her, because she's like, you have to just act natural. What are you going to do? You're going to stop? You're going to like say, hold on, I've got a dick hair in my, no, you just got to go for it. Fuck. And I'm like, so I would appreciate, like, if you are my sexual partner and you want your ass to be eaten, it would be nice if you gave me a blank canvas to work with.
Right. Yeah. Because
Bradley Cooper loved to eat ass.
I don't know so that much. This guy, like, has eaten my ass before, but I don't know how much he's had his ass eaten. Like, this is a new request. So I'm like wondering, like, are you going to shave, like, your asshole? Are you going to make sure it's clean? Like, do I need to give him the rule? Like, does he know
that's a great question.
You know what I mean? Like, and how do you do that without sounding like an asshole?
Ching. I think what we're all about open, honest communication and no kink shaming. So I guess if you were to tell him what you like to do for, like, as to preface, then, and it would be nice if you, or I tend to like, because I think they're honestly, they don't care. Yeah. I don't think you'll sound like an asshole. Just be like, I love getting my ass eaten and I would love to eat yours. But that's true. So can you
shower? Like, because here's
for sure, fucking shower,
like, but
guys.
some guys don't even really like pay attention to their assholes. Like the amount of guys that probably don't spread their ass cheeks and clean that hole in the shower, like even just get some water on it. And sometimes when like I go down, I can tell if you are the type that's never washed your asshole, and I'm gonna quickly come back up.
Oh.
Like, have you ever had the situation where you're down there giving head and you're like, I feel as if I can smell your asshole?
No.
That has
but
happened
here's
to me,
why.
and it's not
No,
fun.
but here's why. And I need to get over this because this is actually a problem of the pandemic I'm learning.
Oh.
So I guess in my sexual adulthood, I generally don't go down on a guy unless I'm like, he's the only one that I'm going down on because, you know, I have to be protective. I don't know what's down there. Like,
right.
I don't know. I let my vagina do all the talking. So my mouth doesn't tend to go down there, which means during quarantine, I don't remember how to suck a dick. I don't remember how to suck a dick.
It's like
no, it's not like I don't know how to ride a bicycle.
You don't?
I mean, I do, but like I'm not great at it. I'm not going to BMX.
But I'm sure that you're much better at sucking dick than you ever were riding a bike, so it'll come back really easily.
I hope so, but my point is that so the amount of guys I have slept with versus sucked off, they're very different numbers. I haven't had many encounters with unclean buttholes.
Got you.
But I feel like the guys who do like their ass eaten, they take care of them.
They know. Okay.
Yeah, the ones who are like, don't get in there, the like extremely homophobic ones, they don't wash their asses and you should stay away from them.
The last guy that I dated, I told him, because we were dating like at the beginning of the pandemic, and I was like, I miss getting my asshole waxed. And like he had never gone near my ass or anything, and I had never really brought it up because I just felt like he wasn't going to be into it. And when I said that, he responded with, ew, that's TMI. And I was like, oh man, he's never.
You're a child, you amateur little bitch.
I was like, damn it, he's probably never done it and never will. And I never brought it up because of that. And also, me saying that I want to wax my asshole is not TMI. That on my Twitter the other day, I said, because I started my period and I was like, I was going to do stuff today, but now I'm going to be worthless and start Real Housewives of Beverly Hills from the beginning and eat chips. And I had so many people in my comments tell me that that was TMI and that they didn't need to know that I was bleeding, even women. And I'm like, we literally have this happen to us all the time. How is it TMI that I have blood coming out of my vagina? I'm not showing a photo of my...
But you should be able to.
Tampon.
If you wanted.
True. And I like responded to her.
I should bleed in the middle of the goddamn street because I'm a superhero.
Exactly.
Okay?
Like,
we bleed every month and we make babies.
I don't understand. People, some of these people, the stuff they comment, I got a comment. Let me address this really quick.
Address it.
It's a rough one. I don't like it.
Oh.
It reads, somebody on my website commented that they didn't love the Paris Hilton documentary, but they'd love to watch a documentary on me.
Oh, fabulous.
But then.
Uh-oh.
Karen. Literally. Her name
is Karen.
A literal Karen. I agree with you, Tammy. Katie's life has been a topic of discussion on fan pages in the past. Many feel that it's weird for a 27-year-old woman to be into Disneyland like she is. And if she were a 10-year-old, it reminds me of Michael Jackson in a weird way. It really makes me wonder what kind of strange things must have gone on in the Thompson house for her and her sister to carry on with their childhood and never want to grow up. The fact that Amy went all the way to Japan and spent most of her time at Disneyland really made me wonder, something is not normal. I mean, who does that? So Karen, as much as I don't owe you an explanation at all about anything that's happened in my life, this is so rude to say that you think that because I need a sip of my water.
Your Disneyland thing?
You know, because I'm just so insane because I like Disney. The reason that I like Disney is because when I was little, my dad, KLOS, was owned by Disney. We got free Disney passes. So to me, going to Disneyland is kind of like going to home because my parents don't live here. There's nothing weird about that. I loved my childhood so much that I'm nostalgic about it. Nothing wrong with that. And for you to like sit and think like, something really terrible must have happened for them to be this way. Amy's husband's brother worked at Disneyland Tokyo. That is why she went there.
Amy's husband's brother.
Also, yeah, I don't know why I didn't just say Bradley. What the fuck is wrong with me? No, but even if she did go just there to go, there's nothing adults like Disney. My entire apartment is full of Disney shit and there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make anything.
Wait, hold up. I have to appeal to just the side because I oftentimes say like, if any fucker tries to propose to me at Disneyland, I'm saying no. But I've always known your sister to be a Disney person.
Right.
And I never understood it. Like, it's not my thing until I met my best friend who's a fucking Disney person. And she's the annual pass holder on her car. And she's like really devastated that she can't go right now.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's a lifestyle. You guys are fucking weird, but I'm weird for so many other reasons. You guys just happen to, there's a classification called Disney Adult. Yeah. I just haven't had my weirdness classified yet.
Right.
Maybe it's, I was gonna say multiple personality disorder, whatever. But yeah, people really hate on Disney adults.
And I get it.
I only hate on specific ones.
And I understand.
And I know who you are.
My whole life, I thought that this was like a cute quirk that I had. It's not looked at like that. Like, now I've understood why half of the guys that have come into my apartment are like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, the amount of Disney stuff I had, it's like probably, like, I used to have Disney stuffed animals literally lining my bed. And then at the beginning of quarantine, I got, oh my God, your eyes got bigger. I got lights, like the LED lights to like put behind my bed. So, and the stuffed animals were getting in the way of that. So I wiped all of them. So I don't have the stuffed animals in there anymore. And I started to realize like, oh, like I am a little too old for that. And there was this one guy that I was having sex with. He's like, I have never been having sex with somebody and looked in the eyes of the Toy Story peas while I was coming. Like, I have never, because like I had the Toy Story peas, like the pea pod, like the little stuffed animal up there on my bed.
That's so specific.
Like, that's what I was making eye contact with.
But the thing is, if you think about like that, I've been doing a lot of therapy and a lot of inner child work, and my inner child has gone nutso during quarantine, and I love it. I mean, to be honest, like, your inner child is not about the age. It's about like creativity and not having any rules and all that energy. She's the one who likes to be freaky in bed. Yeah. My inner child. But like, look, I've been consistently buying like Lisa Frank shit right now. Yeah. I made the set all crazy. Like, I may not be just, mine's Avatar. That's what it is.
Oh, like you need to go to Pandora.
I want to. Oh, no, sorry. Not that Avatar. Let me correct. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not Avatar James
I'm so
Cameron.
Sorry. I was thinking.
Like Pandora. No, but I think they're doing, maybe that's Studio Ghibli. We're nerding out on something else. I know.
Yes. But
so I gotta say, I get why I get why people think, weird things about Disney adults, because you guys are weird, but that's okay. Yeah. However, Karen, that's so, to get into the minutia of her sister's trip to Japan,
and then to bring up like the Michael Jackson stuff, insinuating that something something really.
I always loved going
happened.
To your house when I only went a couple of times, but it was like a beautiful place, and I thought your parents were cool as shit.
Yeah, they are. Like, I just, so, and
I'll be honest, I wish Mark did a little something. I'm sorry.
Lord help.
Kidding.
But, and I get stuff like this a lot of people who like, they heard me grow up. They feel like they know me really well. And like, they'll say shit like this to me. And it's like, Karen, one, this is my website. Of course, this comment's in my email. Like, you write this as if I'm not going to see it. Katie's life has been yes, this is my website. Why would I not see this? Like, this is going directly to me. And I just don't understand the people who like have these wild opinions and then like say them on my own shit. Like, it'd be one thing if it's like a Facebook page that I'm not a part of, but to just like comment on it on my own website, I don't know. It's very, Karen, I can't with you, but I just, people who make
Karen.
Yeah, like I'm all
suck
set.
My asshole.
But then again, I watch these Bravo shows and I get on my podcast and talk about what I think that their lives are like. So really, I'm a hypocrite in that way.
Well, that's the thing. I like to, what is it called? Defang my demons. I like to party with my demons.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what's going on, because, there's never a gotcha moment.
Right.
Like, I have no problem. I mean, what did we talk about? I keep thinking about cum and onions. And I can't get that one out of my head. I hate you for that one.
I got a lot of DMs about getting Botox to stop my sweating.
Oh, I just got Botox for the first time right before my 31st birthday. I love it. Like, I know that no one else can see, or I don't know if you post these.
I do.
Like, I can barely, like, there's no lines.
That is pretty great because I'm starting to get them. Like, they're here.
Yeah. Are you 27? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
See, to me, you'll always be like really young because, you know, I think of when I knew your sister in high school.
I can't believe that I'm like old.
An
adult?
Like
I'm like, holy shit, I'm going to turn 30. Like, this is insane. Like, it's truly wild.
I turned 30 a year ago and I went to Mexico. Thank God I was able to like do something before the quarantine.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I had sex with two different guys on that trip.
Fuck yeah.
But I think there was a night in between. Yeah. And so when I got back home, I immediately went to urgent care and was like, test me for everything, please. And also give me an IV while you're at it. And
pump me with fluids.
Oh, yeah, dude. I had so much. See, the thing is, I don't like tequila. So why did I choose Mexico as my birthday? I don't know.
Do you drink a lot of tequila?
I didn't actually. I just drank a ton of like wine because I can't handle tequila.
Neither can I.
And no.
We broke up.
Yeah. Oh, I broke up with tequila. Tequila also has another story with Bradley Cooper. It was a very long weekend at Bradley Cooper's house.
I can't wait to get off this podcast and you tell me who Bradley Cooper really is. Like, highlight of my life. I can't wait.
I know. I think your sister too, as soon as the story was over, she texted me and she's like, I need to know who it is. I don't know if I told her, but anyway, I'll tell you later. But I'm at the urgent care, and this is an urgent care that has grown to know me, that where they literally were like, Lex, you're coming in here for testing again. So let me tell you, I'm a sleeper hound, but I get tested a lot.
But you should get tested a lot. There's nothing, there shouldn't be shame test
there shouldn't.
You.
And I feel like that's just only the first part in this HIPAA violation. So I won't tell you where this place is. And they're lucky it's me. But you know, for her to be like, again, and I'm just like, yeah, again.
It's not like you're getting an abortion, but even still, you should be able to do as many of those.
Prerogative. It's abortion is still a form of birth control. It shouldn't be maybe the first one, because I don't want to gloss over this. It is a very exhausting energy. Wait, what am I trying to say? It puts a lot of stress on the woman's body. So it shouldn't be the first one. But let's go back to me and my selfishness.
Yes.
I'm here, and there's a new physician's assistant. Is that what they are? PAs?
Yeah, I think so.
At the urgent care. I have never used her. Usually it's a guy named Jeff.
Oh, hey Jeff.
But Jeff was not there.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Jeff. He's not there.
And like you get used to somebody and it's somebody new, and it's like it throws you off.
But I will tell you this. So this was this lovely like Russian lady, and I've got my legs up, and she is asking like, and now I'm going to do accent. She's asking like, do you have specific tests you want us to run? Like they want to know what you're concerned why with. Are you asking for? I'm like, listen, lady, I just spent my 30th birthday in Mexico and I got railed by 2 different guys. I just need to know like that we're all good here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she sticks her fingers for the pelvic exam into me and she makes it, and I am freaking out. I'm like,
that's not the best noise.
No, like, but then she goes, your vault is very narrow. And I was like, honestly, that is the nicest thing that anyone has ever said to me.
I think she was just shocked when she went in.
Yeah. Lex Lee has a medically deduced narrow vault. Okay. That's medical speak for pussy tight as fuck. Okay, okay everyone. Okay. So anyway, that was my 30th. So I hope for you, your 30th is just as enlightening.
Ends in an STD test.
Yes. Oh, which by the way, absolutely clean. So
beautiful. Always good to get those results. Get tested as much as possible and have safe sex as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I don't have safe. Oh shit.
It's the idea is intention. The intention.
Yeah. Oh, I want to
ask about it. Yeah, ask about it. Like, do you have one? You know, just something. Have you have you had like any really embarrassing sex moments where like you are in the shower washing your hair and you think back and you're like, fuck, I wish that didn't happen?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What would be the biggest one you think? The one you think about most? That taunts you the most?
Well, no, none of them taunt me anymore.
Mm.
Again, the beauties of therapy and letting shit go. Let's see. I don't want to keep giving him airtime, but it's Bradley Cooper. Well, because again, it was the weekend of no return. I mean, it was like the lost
no
weekend.
return, right?
Because, and this is also why I don't drink anymore, which is great. I smoke a lot of weed, but
I feel that.
I don't drink anymore. And here's one of the reasons why. On that second night at Bradley Cooper's house, I didn't have any wine left, but he had tequila. I drank so much tequila that thankfully I blacked out. The next morning I woke up and I have my shirt on, my earrings still in, which I know is a big no-no. It means I would never leave my earrings in. I have no underwear on though. Like literally I just have a tank top on and my earrings.
Love it.
And he's in bed next to me and I look at him and I go, I blacked out. I literally said that. And he kind of stirs and he goes, you threw up everywhere. And I was like, no.
Oh no.
What? And he's like, yeah, he's like, you were throwing up for hours. I was cleaning up the entire, and I was just like, fuck. Oh,
were you at least making it into a toilet or?
Well, at first, apparently we were having sex and it started to, yeah, I know. But I don't remember any of it, right?
Thank God.
Think seriously, and I don't want to. But thankfully he realized, okay, this is clearly not consent. Bradley Cooper is amazing with consent.
Yes, right.
He did not continue to have sex with me. He proceeded to bring me to the restroom, and he says that I was saying like, oh my God, do I have corona? Which is not funny.
No, you drink a lot of tequila.
Yeah, I drank so much tequila. But I don't recall any of that.
Yeah.
But I told him, but it was funny because look, I still went to go see him another time. It's not like we'd still text each other every now and then.
Yeah, like
we both like are Black Lives Matter wanting to link up to go to protest together. So listen, little barf. Whatever.
Who cares? I mean, I've had really embarrassing stuff happen with guys, and it just doesn't like bodily fluids. It's like you can't control it. Like, and I'm a like get too drunk and puke. So like if somebody puked like all over my shit, I'd be like, I understand. Like I'd probably have to puke too, but then I'd like clean it up. But other than that, I don't
know. It's like I do as I say, not as I do. Like I feel like only I am exempt from these rules. So Katie, stop. No, if you throw up on me, I will never, ever speak to you again. Bradley Cooper, you are such a nice person, but I would never speak to me again.
I had a guy like pee in the corner of my bedroom, and like I had to clean that up. But like it didn't bother me at all. Like I was like, whatever, it's urine. You were probably like trying to get to the corner of the bedroom to get peed on when you saw it happening.
Fuck you.
You were like, fuck. I need it.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
Let's do it.
How do you bring up, like, I don't know. I never know when I'm talking to a new guy. It's like, do you come out the gate with your kinks? Do you wait? Because I don't want to waste time on a guy who's not going to be able to pretend he's my father.
Like bath boy. Oh God, his name. No.
Bath boy. Yes.
Bath boy or water boy, whatever you want to go with. He told me like for a week into talking, we still have not like FaceTimed or had a conversation.
I really want to know, is he hot? Like, is he hot enough to pull off this wet, never nude situation?
Here's the thing. He's one of those like Bumble profilers that's kind of like, here's a bunch of nature and 2 photos of me from the side.
Oh, where
and I'm like,
the profile is hot?
Yeah, and I'm like, but this could go either way. And then we became friends on Instagram, and I was like searching through all of his photos, but all the photos are literally the exact same ones that are on Bumble. So I was like, I'm not going to get any more information.
No.
But I think there's a man bun involved, and
oh my God.
wears like the Justin Timberlake. No, I always say this. I mean, Justin Bieber tunics, like the longer shirts.
Well, yeah, because it can have more surface area for water to cling to in the bathtub.
I just want to know, like,
does he wear a shirt in the pool?
No, he doesn't. I asked him that. I was like, do you always wear clothes in the pool? He's like, no. If I'm like doing, like, if I get rained on, or if I'm like going swimming, I don't get an erection. But if I'm going into it knowing
if
that
he gets caught in a thunderstorm, is he going to get an erection outside?
No, he said, I just want to clarify that, like, if I get caught in the rain, I'm not like, have a boner immediately.
But,
and my thing is, like, so let's say we're having sex, right? Is it going to be a thing where he's like, okay, now let's get in the shower and get dressed? Like, is it going to be a thing where it has to happen for him to come, or he can also have regular sex? That's what because I don't have a kink, so I don't really know how kinks work. Are kinks like, this is the only thing that will make me come, or this is what I like to maybe get me almost there? Do you know what I mean? Because like there's two different types.
Both are fair play.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see. I may have just.
What if that's the only way he could come?
Then I need a bigger bathtub. I don't think two people can fit in mine.
I wonder if that movie, what is it? The Shape of Water, really turned him on.
Was there a lot of people in clothes and wet?
There was kind of, because her entire apartment fills with water.
Oh no!
And he's swimming through it, and he can have sex with her that way.
Oh,
so
is this the monster?
Yeah, I wanted to fuck that fish guy. Which, by the way, fun story, my last boyfriend, that's his like step uncle or something.
I was really afraid of where this was going from. Fuck fish.
No, but I
had an ex.
Well, the thing is, I told him, like, do you know that I want to fuck your relative? Like, I wanted to fuck that fish guy. I literally Googled, is it okay to be turned on by The Shape of Water? The answer was yes. What? He looked like he won an Oscar.
I haven't seen the movie. I have no idea what it's about. So I'm coming into this not knowing anything about it.
Oh.
But I'm imagining that he's really sexy as a fish.
I think so.
Does he look like a man at all?
He's the shape of like the overall shape of like a tall man, like a tall athletic man, like Michael Phelps' body, but it's green and covered in scale.
Okay.
I mean, he has webbed hands and feet.
Now, does she need to be above the water in order for the penetration to happen? Because, like, bitch, I'm running out of breath.
Spoiler alert. He, I believe, gives her the ability by the end of the movie to breathe underwater.
Oh, so it's like game on.
So they can bang underwater.
Got it. I mean,
22.
Hot, though.
Sorry.
Like, that
was really hot.
Like, I get it. But I wish
I'll
that
fuck a lamppost at this point, okay?
I haven't had sex in like 3 months, and I'm not well.
I don't know how to suck a penis.
It's not, just grab a banana and go to town, just don't get it stuck
I'll eat it then.
You literally, I mean, do you have like a gag reflex or anything, or can you just really go to town?
No, I can't go to town.
Can you do the thing
where like,
where it like opens up and the dick literally goes down? It is insane. Like, it's happened to me. Is it real? Yes, it's happened to me like a handful of times, like not a lot. Has to be the right size penis, because like to go literally down, like I feel like I'm in the circus and I'm swallowing a sword. Like it literally goes past your mouth and down your like esophagus, and you can feel it happen, and it doesn't hurt. But it's like I can't breathe because there's literally a cock in my airway. It's awesome and so fascinating. You gotta get past the gag and just.
I hate that I host a sex podcast and I am still like, I don't know how to deep throat.
But that's
like, why am I allowed to have a podcast?
Because
I know other things.
It's not about knowing about sex. It's about making all of the sexual awareness like okay. Like the fact that I'm not going to say it again, but I said it earlier. But like like I get so many DMs of people being like, I didn't know about this, or you're making me understand my daughter better, or like, you know, just like other
I
things.
love that.
Like I get all of these messages, and like that's why I'm doing it. Like, because guys will DM me like dick pics because they think that by me talking about a dick anacondaing down my throat that I want to have sex with them. No, I'm talking to other girls who didn't know that this could happen, and it could happen. So that's the two different sides that you get from it.
I have to tap in though and say I am excited, and this is so bad because I know as soon as this comes out of my mouth, it will be, I might regret it, but I'm actually excited about the amount of DMs.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. I mean,
of the dick pics I will get.
It's
because I don't have to do anything with them. I can just bat them away.
It's insane. Like they just. They come and they don't stop coming. And like, because your folder will be like, you know, like the 99 plus folder. And then like you'll open one of the messages and like you always know when it's a dick pic because it says image is blurred for your protection. Tap if you want to see. And I'm like, tap in.
Always tap. tap in. Well, I'll tell you though, I don't necessarily like a lot of dick pics, but you know what I've recently started to really like? Videos of them
like of like a jacking
and I want to hear it, man. And if I get when they say my name at the end, I've collected quite a few.
Yes, I like that too. I like if if I'm sending you a nude and then like you're like, oh, your nudes are so great that I have to jack off, and then I'm like, okay, well, like, show me. Like,
yes,
see, like, I made this happen, so let me fucking see it. Like,
but like, I don't want to see a nude of them
coming in. I don't need like you standing in the mirror. Like,
don't try and look sexy.
No,
don't
just show me your penis hard. Show me you coming.
Yep.
Moan and say my name. Yep. I love it.
Thank you. Let me do the artistic ones to like start the show, and then you end it.
Yeah,
and then I'm good.
They can't do the artistic stuff.
No, because then I feel like they're trying too hard.
It's like. Have you received a lot of black and white nudes from men?
No.
Okay. Sometimes
I tell them, please don't send me any.
Same. But like usually if I get like an unsolicited one or if I get like a random one, they're black and white. And I never understood it. But then Chris Evans, he accidentally did that screenshot and it was of his dick. And guess what that video was? In black and white. And I'm just like,
is there a reason?
Guys, you can DM me at this. I am asking for an answer. Why do y'all make your nudes black and white? Are you afraid we don't want to see your pink penis? Is it discolored? Like, what's going on? I want to know.
The pink and purple tip, and I'll have to tell you, I love it. I love it all.
It's like y'all with boobs and vaginas.
Yeah.
You don't care what they look like. You just want them in your mouth. Yes. Same exact thing.
I have brown nipples, and it would be nice if other people expected to see brown nipples. Not just all pink.
But I mean, I follow a lot of girls have brown nipples. I don't have brown nipples.
Well, I'm saying when I was younger, you would think you'd just see, like, because I grew up trying to see my brother's Playboy magazines.
Got you.
And I don't know if my brother just had ones that were all like blonde haired people, which is funny because like he's had a very, in his life, his style of girls, his taste in women has been mostly Asian. So they look more, they look more like me. Scratch that whole thing from the record. This is just about having sex with my dad, not my brother. We're not, that is another
We can't go to another member.
Oh, but you have a brother and I will fuck your brother too. Oh, is he married? Yes. He's married, right? Are you the only one not married?
Mm-hmm.
Will you promise me that you'll stay that way?
I don't know. I would like someone to fucking like me enough to date me.
Why?
Wait, going back to the nipple color. Did your asshole change color ever at one?
Oh, so I wanted to, that was actually what we were talking, I was going to mention before because I got my first request on OnlyFans.
Okay.
To see my butthole. And so when I had the friend who had waxed my butthole, I was like, listen, you've been here before. This time you don't need to wax it. I just need you to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, hold your ass cheek. Okay, do that. Like she's like framing it for me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my butthole and I'm like, I did not expect it to be that dark.
Okay.
Like mine's dark.
So
I can't deny it.
My whole life, my asshole was pink.
Oh, that's so sweet. Sorry. I don't know. Is that weird?
It fucking changed.
What's it now?
It's like brown. It's like a dark
mine's
brown
brown.
color. And I'm like, what? Did so much shit pass through here that it just dyed my asshole? Like, I'm like, what is the science in this?
I'm gonna hope no. That's not.
Because like I know that my asshole wasn't always, and I'm like, what?
But I used to bleach mine because I thought it. Well, like I thought there was this one salon on Ventura that you could get this bleaching cream, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to make my man so happy I'm going to bleach my asshole. It's not like he asked me to.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it did, but I realized, wow, I should probably stop putting this chemical on my nethers because, and I don't know, the more I explore my body, the more I realize, wait a second, like who wouldn't love any and all these weird little details?
Exactly.
So fuck it. Look at my brown asshole.
I was like, wait, is because the guy that I had sent it to in the past, he had seen it as pink. So he asked for it again, and I'm like, oh, but like this shit changed colors. And I'm like,
grown up.
Is he gonna be like, is this your asshole?
No, I got this on Google image search.
Like it is the same, but luckily he was still just like, oh, I want to eat that ass. I was like, yes.
Oh my god, wait, that's great. He's grown too. He's grown too. I mean,
I was just like, because in my head, like we don't know what guys notice, because like the shit that I notice on me, like I pray to good golly gosh that they don't notice the shit that I fucking see.
Yeah,
like, I have like this one hair that grows in right by my belly button.
Oh.
I'm like, why do you grow right by my belly? And it's so dark, and I have to pull it out. Yeah, for anybody who was turned on by me, that did it. That and the onions.
I'd like to find a guy that's like into hair. No, I don't. No, because like I don't want to. Then he's gonna be like, "Don't shave your legs and shit," and then that's gonna be so uncomfortable in bed. I don't know. It's been such a long time since I've shaved my legs.
Oh, if I had to shave mine today because after like 2 weeks, it's that like.
It catches on fabric.
Yeah, if like I'm in bed, it's like that awful feeling.
It grabs the sheets. It takes them down with you. Yeah.
Or when you're laying in bed and you fart and it comes out of your vagina lips
that feels good though.
It's just so interesting.
I know. I think that's also why I don't want to date. Is because I'm like, I want to fart whenever I want.
Yeah. The last guy I was with, we didn't fart in front of each other, but it was like always fine if we had to poop. Like I could be like, I'm gonna go poop, and then he'd be like, send me TikToks, and I would be like, send me TikToks. I love this. Okay, you see what I keep doing? I keep doing the fucking TikTok.
Yeah, they go. No, you when they go
because I've been watching it. Oh God, I
love TikTok though. I have to tell you,
I've spent
so much time on it.
I will wake up in the morning and it'll be 9. I'll be like, I'll be in here till like 10, and it's noon, and I'm like. Oh my gosh.
TikTok got me through the roughest parts of quarantine.
Do you get the song stuck in your head constantly?
Of course.
Like, oh my God, I will just be... Did somebody break your heart?
Of course. I always end up going, for you. I'm going to let you hit it for free. For you.
Today I have I want you to park that big
Mac truck right in the little garage. Yeah.
So annoying.
Make it cream, make me scream, out in public, make a scene, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring, gulp me, swallow me, drip down the side of me, quick down. Yeah, I can't do it. It started to sound good, but I didn't do it.
Oh, it was beautiful. I loved it.
I love the TikTok.
Me too. Do you have a TikTok? Where can everybody find you? Like, they're like, I love her, like, plug all of your stuff.
I will plug... First, I'm going to plug the Side Piece Quest podcast, which I realized we didn't say anything about it, but it's a new podcast coming out with me, Lex Lee, and my co-host, Michaela McCormick, aka Kendra Spade. And we liked the idea of like, there's the side piece and there's the side quest, which in a video game, the side quest is like actually more fun than the real gameplay.
Yes, it's true.
So we like to think about life, you know, it's not about the destination. It's all about the side quests. And oftentimes that's with side pieces. So we mainly talk about sex, love. She and I have a shared love of astrology.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
No, like it's just another voice of female sexual agency. And she has a great professional background in sex work. I have a love of understanding it all. And I also want to plug, so you can find that at at the side piece, spelled P-E-A-C-E, because namaste, bitches, at the side piece quest on Instagram and Twitter. But please follow me on at Lex Lee, Lexlee on Instagram. I do a lot of shit.
She's like one of those like trendy ones where like they look cute and they post like the funny stuff that's like I wouldn't think to post that, but it's so cute. Like you're one of like girls like me, like I'm like I want to be like her. Like do you know who Fee is?
No, but I'm really loving these compliments.
Like you know, like Fee? That's like the cool girls. Like she has her own agency and her own thing and her own brand. Like you just remind me of that. How do you
spell Fee?
P-H-I.
Oh shit, that's a thing.
You might like her. She's fun to follow. But yeah, she's just like
I'm a cool girl.
Girls. Yes. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, you heard it here first. I am a fucking cool girl.
You definitely are in my eyes, for sure. So go follow that bitch because it's great.
Follow me, that bitch.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming on my podcast. This was
Thank you for letting me.
I have to say I haven't been this open in a while. Like
really?
Yeah, because I started to reel in some of the sex stuff because the DMs and stuff are a lot. Like the constant like guys just thinking that you're like begging to have sex is a lot. So I took it back some. But like fuck that. Like who cares? You should talk about everything.
And I want to. And I plan to. In fact, I would love it if you were on our show too.
I would love to.
Oh, excellent. Excellent
moment.
Oh, we'll fucking set that shit
up. But I really want to do like an Instagram. I want to start doing Instagram lives, but I'm nervous because I think it's embarrassing because I don't have a lot of followers. So I feel like the people who do Instagram lives that don't have a lot of followers are lame. And also I started talking about like fuck Trump and like like you know like the police and like I have lost so many followers because a bunch of fucking disgusting Trump supporters were following me. It's just so shocking to me that 200 people even care enough about him to unfollow me. Like, ew, 200 of my followers.
To make that your biggest personality trait. I like to lose a lot of people that way. Like, good riddance.
Yeah. Good riddance. Where can they find your OnlyFans?
Oh, God, you are the best. Thank you. My OnlyFans name is Chief Sad Bitch, ChiefSadBitch.
Hell yeah.
And you could see my titties there. And sometimes my vagina if you pay the right price.
I love that. I love
monetizing my body.
It's not like this about 2020. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. If you just can't get enough of me and you just absolutely need more, head over to my Patreon, patreon.com/littlebabykates. If you're not already, follow me everywhere at littlebabykates. And this was so much fun. Thanks again for coming on.
Thank you.
And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to see you again next Tuesday. Go out, be the best person you can be, and suck as much dick as you possibly can. Bye, y'all.